In this video, I'm going to tell you all about the Deposit Photos deal that is coming up right now for Black Friday. So make sure you use the link in the comments below to go straight through to that software if you want to get that deal. It's absolutely brilliant, and I'll tell you all about it in this next bit coming up. But as always, if you've got a comment or a burning question, make sure to put it in the comments box. Let's get into it, shall we? My name's Ian from Essentially Software, the channel that helps you find software for your business so you don't have to. Okay, so here we are on the dashboard of Deposit Photos, or well, I suppose you would call it a dashboard, because essentially this is not a software so much as it is a site where you can get yourself copyright-free images. Now, each individual image has its own individual price, or sometimes that's if you want to go, individually, if you want to buy them individually, and you get full rights to these. So basically, you can do anything you like with them. You get commercial rights and you get, personal rights. Essentially, the only thing you cannot do with them is basically sell the image on its own. So you could put the image on a t-shirt, you could do anything like that, but you can't actually physically sell the images on. So you can do anything like with those pictures. So for instance, all you have to do is come here to all images and you just have to type in what you're looking for. So in this case, if I was to type in software, maybe I was creating a website or something like that, which we do have, by the way. It's essentially software.com. If you go to there, then you can see the blog articles for all of the software that I review as well. And basically on there, I had to get some images for my site. So I would go to a site like this and I would basically type in, so in this sense, you type in software and then you just hit the button just there to do a search. So it's just basically a normal basic search basically, and then what would happen is you would get all of these images come up. Now if you've already got an account with this company, then all that would happen is you would basically just click on it. So let's say I like this one as an example, woman using laptop is what it's called, and then all I would do is I would basically hit to download that image. And then there's lots of different similar royalty-free images there that I can see. I can also choose the size that I want, and each one, depending on the size, is normally marked as a different price depending on the image itself. Now, the reason I'm telling you all this is because I want to tell you about the great deal that I've got for you today. If you use the link to click on it in the comments and go through to the deal, it's a lifetime deal, so that means that the stuff that you buy doesn't expire. However, it is a one-off deal in the sense that depending on how many of the deal you buy, you get a set amount. Okay, so bear that in mind. It's not like some of the other deals that I tell you about where you get a lifetime membership and you get to access everything constantly. This is something that it does use up your tokens essentially, because what happens is you get tokens to be able to use up to buy the photos. Now the good thing is, if you're already using Deposit Photos, which many people probably do already for their copyright free imaging, then it's great because you can add this and then you can basically add this to your thing and you get a set amount of photos. In this case, if you buy one deal, you would get 100 photos, but we'll go over that in just a second and we'll see. So here's the subscription plans. If you were to go to there normally, you can see you get 3 images for 36 euros. So 36 euros or whatever that is in dollars, which works out about 12 euros an image. That's if you go on demand, or you can do a subscription service. And obviously, depending on how many images you get, as you can see, it goes up, it goes down slightly. If you get 100 images, you're looking at 299 euros is what you're looking at. So therefore, that is if you go on demand, which is essentially what the deal is going to be talking about, because you're going to be getting 100 credits to get 100 pictures. But it's not going to cost you 299 euros. Okay, so let's have a look at the site where the Deposit Photos is. This is Deposit Photos. This is where most of my links go to AppSumo. If you've used the site before, you'll know exactly that they've got some amazing softwares on there, which is why I like telling you about them. But Deposit Photos is the one here. Now, you get one code for $39. And as you see, it's cost out $500, would be $500, because bear in mind that you're not always buying medium images. You might want to get extra large images or extra large, and they will be more cost in the long run. Okay, now there is something important to remember about this, and that is that it does not include videos. Okay, so if you're looking for it to include videos, unfortunately it doesn't. So therefore, you can wait for another deal or something like that. Check out Deposit Photos, or check out maybe another deal that has a similar sort of idea. I don't know of any that are this good at the moment, so don't count your chickens on that one. But this is a Black Friday deal that they're doing, and it is one code for $39. So if you already use Deposit Photos, it's great. As I said, because you can, you can get all the photos that you need. And basically what you're getting here is 100 stock photos and vector image downloads of any size. That's important to remember. That's what makes it a little bit more expensive if you go for the bigger ones, obviously. The credits never expire. So literally you get these 100 credits and they're a lifetime credit. So if you use 10 of them, next week, but then you don't use another 10 until 10 years down the line, you've still got those credits. You can still use them. Whereas a lot of these sites, especially when you get monthly credits, or if you, you go in and buy the on-demand, normally those credits expire after a certain amount of time. They will not expire in this case. So, and all images are royalty-free and come with standard license. So that means that you can use them commercially for social media posts, graphic designs, ebook covers, etc., without any attribution at all. So literally you don't have to credit anybody. I'll say credit because I can't say attribution. So therefore you don't have to credit anybody at all when it comes to using it, because there's nothing worse than trying to figure out all your credits or whatever on the end of a YouTube video or something like that. It's kind of a pain, to be honest. So it's nice to know that you've got full rights to design these or use them in the design. And like, imagine you do a t-shirt, you don't really want to be putting this picture came from Joe Blogs. You want to be able to have that t-shirt so that people can buy it or whatever, and that's the good thing about it. So now no longer do you have to worry about whether or not you can use an image, because obviously just going into Google, doing a search doesn't mean you have rights to the image whatsoever, whereas going through a site like this guarantees that you do. So and the great thing about this with AppSumo is they always give you 60 days after your purchase as well to do a refund. So if you don't want it at any time, then you can always get a refund, but bear in mind that you do lose the rights to your pictures once you get a refund on it, because you're basically paying for those credits. So therefore, if you get a full refund from it, you do lose the rights to be able to use them. So if you've already put out a t-shirt, say, with one of those pictures, then you wouldn't be able to cancel, or if you did cancel, you would lose the right to be able to sell that t-shirt, basically. So, and you would lose the right to have people wearing that t-shirt because you've created it without permission. So bear in mind all of that, because image usage rights will be revoked upon refunding. You can stack deals as well as with most other AppSumo purchases. So you've got a one-time purchase of $39 in this case, but if you want to go double or multiple, you can do that as well, and you basically get the amount of photo credit. So you'd get 100 for $39. Now normally obviously that's 40, that's 80, isn't it? So you're getting 78 is basically what you're getting it for, and then you're getting it for 117. So you're basically stacking them up, 39 each time. You can get over 300 images. You can get as many as you want, basically, as many of those you can get before they sell out, and then that way you've got all of your images that you want for one cheap price, and they never expire. So there you go. That is the Depositphotos Black Friday sale. That little sale will be going on up until Black Friday, obviously a little bit after as well. So keep clicking the link. If you've got here a bit later, don't worry about it. Click on the link and see if it's still available. I can't guarantee it will be, because it is a Black Friday deal at the end of the day, but they may have a different deal as well. So therefore, make sure you click that link in the comments to go straight through and see what's going on. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, make sure to like and subscribe if you like the content. And of course, we're going to be back here with another video finding software for your business so you don't have to. Thanks very much. I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.